Lord, Lord. Hey there, besties. I tell you, these celebrities, these blacks, these colors, these Negroes, they will not let it rest, okay? We have the Hollywood Unlocked this time that says Vivica A. Fox speaks on her recent statement about Taraji P. Henson's unequal pay comments. I have a tendency not to complain. I do the work. So over here it says for Hollywood Unlocked, recently, Vivica A. Fox recently sat down for an interview and addressed her recent statement about Taraji P. Henson's unequal pay comment. And then they ask if you will agree with her. So let's hear what they got to say. Let me turn this music off actually because the volume is actually very low. It is not me. It is this interviewer. It's horrible. So let's see what we can hear though.
Talked about like a lot of the roles that you've been able to work in and things that you've been able to do as an actress. I know that there was the clip that happened where you responded to Taraji and her telling her story with Color Purple and the money not being there, whatever the case may be.
We want to know, do you feel like now is the perfect time to have the conversation that Taraji kind of continued, or for Monique? You know, you're an actress, you've been out there. Is this the perfect time to kind of talk about that in the right platform?
You know, darling, to each his own. Do you know what I mean? I'm very happy, very blessed. And to each his own. I didn't have that experience, so, you know, but to get your piece out is important. I totally understand that. And I love my girls for looking out for each other. But I'm good.
And you said that you didn't have that experience. You've been blessed. What was your experience? Like what?
You heard me say I'm good.
You're good. But what does good mean for Vivica A. Fox?
For me means listen.
So you talked about like a lot of the roles.
Listen, every set's not going to be pleasurable. You know what I mean? You're going to get there and there's going to be some surprises. The trailer ain't right or something's not right. You push through.
Right.
Because what's more important to myself is the work and getting the work done. As a producer, you got to make your days. You got 12 hours. 12 hours to make your day. You don't make your day, you're not going to be working that much anymore. So you learn to push through. So when I said I'm good, I'm a worker bee.
Right.
I have a tendency to not complain, that I do the work. I do the work. I complain afterwards. I pick up the phone. If there's a problem, I call my people. That's what they're there for. That's how they're supposed to earn their money.
How long did it take you to find your people that like they understood when you picked up the phone and made that phone call, how to handle it? Because it's also a thing too, being, you know, a Black woman in your position, even though as a director.
Listen, every set's not going to be played.
Conversations that are had, how things are handled, that all you said, if you don't make your day, you're not going to be working as much.
Yes.
What has been the vetting process for you finding your people that know how to hold you down in a way where you can always be good?
Loyalty. That when I call them, they don't think that I'm complaining. They know, oh my God, if she's calling me, something must be wrong.
Right.
They know that I am such a worker bee that 9 times out of 10, you're not going to hear me complaining until the project's over. That when we go out to celebrate that it's over, that I'm like, girl, you know. So they know that if I call them, that something really must be wrong. And I try to call them when I can calm down, because
that's important.
I think that, you know, sometimes I know that when you're a woman and you complain, then bitch is attached to that.
Or you're emotional.
Yeah. Or angry Black woman.
Yeah.
Which is even worse.
We all been there.
Yeah.
We all been there.
All right. So you heard all that, and the commenters are not supporting they sis. So let me just take a step back to when they were asking Vivica outside of the airport, and she said that she was good, and all the sisters had a fit over that. Maybe this is the reason Crown got canceled, right? So she's not going to go out here and rant and rave and complain and whine and say it's not right, it's not fair, it's racism. Because honestly, I feel like the fact that she didn't say that, you know, I went through the same thing and this is our time and I want to say this, I want to say that, they have a problem with that. So if you're not a part of the Go Along, Get Along gang, shout out to Kwame Brown, then you're going to be outed. You don't answer the questions the way that they expect you to be, you're going to be outed. You do something for your own self, for your own family, the way that you see it, your work ethic, It's a problem. You come out here, you start whining and complaining and say it's not fair because I'm a Black woman, then you get all this damn support. And let's keep it different. When she's on Clown, she's in charge. When she's here, she's the one she's the interviewee. So she's going ahead and acting completely different here than how she was when she was the interviewer, I guess is a better way to differentiate over on Clowns. Okay. Do you think that Vivica A. Fox can't get with somebody if she needs to? I think that she can. I think that she has. I think that she will. Period. When I looked up Viv, her net worth also was less than what Taraji's was for whatever the reason. Okay. Her net worth is less than Taraji. She says that she's okay. She ain't, and seemingly, according to what she said, she's fine the way that she is. But because she didn't agree with the sisterhood, now all of a sudden the sisterhood is going to toss Vivica out like she ain't nothing. And like, if she hadn't done what she did, then it wouldn't be all these people coming up behind her. So while I know that Monique wants to say that you doing all this for the babies and Taraji, I'm doing this for all the babies, you don't think that what Vivica was doing was for everybody else as well? Just because she's not out here saying it. Like sometimes, why is it that people think, Black people in particular, that you got to say something? You say something, people think you're arrogant and you're bragging. You don't say something, then it's a problem too. It's a no-win situation, which is why I'm like, F all of y'all. You crazy. There is no sisterhood because we all can't agree to everything and no one seems to be able to see anybody else's point of view. Clearly, Vivica says that she is fine where she's at. Why would it be better for her to come out if she's had issues? Because come on, we know that she probably has. Why would it make it better for her to say, well, back then when I was on such and such, they said this and the white man said that and such didn't give me this and didn't give me. What does that do? What is that going to change and improve? Because this is no different than all the people from the ASA not doing anything when whatever is going on happens at that time, and then coming back 55 million years later to say, oh my God, I wasn't treated right or fairly, blah, blah, blah. There's just no winning. There's just no winning. Let's go to the comments though, child. Defund Sean says, Independence Day, Kill Bill, Batman and Robin appeared in both a Michael and Janet Jackson video, was close friends with Whitney, worked alongside Patty. Her resume speaks for itself. Now name a blockbuster film Taraji was in. I'll wait. Well, you know they came for him, right? So I'm going to just look at a few. It says Vivica did over $1 billion at the box office. But how much did she actually make? Viola Davis has a better resume, but even she isn't getting paid. I want to know what it means to be getting paid. What is it that they want? We've looked at all the different various male Black stars from many different realms, and they're all making $3-figure million. And they're worth, I should say, $3-figure million. Why is it that they can do it, but the women can't? Is it only sometimes when Black men are affected? So it's only Black women now, not as a whole? Because the men are making hand over fist for the most part. So in relationships, and then we can correlate this to the daggone, I guess, the movie industry or acting and actors and music or however you want to look at it. The women ain't doing too good, even though they out here talking about we doing the best, we worth it. How come we not getting it? We need to get it. It's not right. It's not fair. Gabrielle making way less than what her husband made. Jada way under what Will made. Taraji at 12 million still complaining. There's no crossover appeal. Hell, Vivica Fox was on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't know why she left, just like I don't know why Taraji, well, I know why Taraji left Person of Interest. But I'm just trying to understand where the crossover is at. They said Hustle and Flow, Hidden Figures, which everyone says is a great movie. But the problem with that, and I heard that she did good in it. The problem with that is, did people overall go see that movie because Taraji P. Henson was in it is the question. Benjamin Button, which had Brad Pitt, where she complained about that money, but she took the role. Think Like a Man is not a crossover. I didn't know she was in The Karate Kid, and she literally transformed into her character. Vivica just acts like herself in all her movies. I know you effing lying. know you effing lying. So you trying to tell me that Cookie Lyons isn't actually Taraji P? Y'all can go to hell. Taraji, okay, she did a couple other movies, but her bread and butter is ghetto, and that is appealing to Black people, and she hasn't crossed over. She never crossed over. At least Viv did Kill Bill and even Independence Day, which was 2 crossovers. Now, I don't know what she did after all that, clearly. Oh, when did she set it off? That's her Black movie, her most famous Black movie, I think. I don't know about the rest that Defund Sean said too well. So how she spent the money, I don't know. She was also married a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. So here they go, naming basically Black movies. Like, you can name the movies, that's fine. But if there's no crossover and you're not the head or the star of the crossover film, like if Taraji was in Barbie and she was Barbie, then that would be one thing. Like Issa Rae is in Barbie, from what I understand, supporting role. So y'all gonna sit up here and say one day that Issa Rae not getting what she paid because she was a co-star in Barbie? Y'all don't be thinking. This one says Hidden Figures earned $169.6 million and historically significant and accurate. And did people go see that movie because of her? And if they did, she still complained about the pay. So why is that? If it was such a great movie for her, then why didn't they come back and offer her more for her next movie? Y'all don't want to ask those questions. Nobody wants to talk about that. You just want to absolve Taraji P. Henson because she came out here whining, complaining, basically saying it's racism and Black women disproportionately affected, because that just gets y'all all riled up. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, so just like Monique said, she the slave that watched the others get BEAT and she fall in line so that don't happen to her. So this is what you get. You get to, and this is a man. So I guess Vivica is probably saying, I don't have time to be fighting for y'all because your ungrateful asses are ungrateful and you'll turn on me in a second, a la what we see right here. Like, I don't even care about Crowned at the end of the daggone day, where she was having wilding out, but she was over there as the interview person. So that's all. We don't be hearing about Vivica out here half damn crazy saying stuff about other women, other Black women, or anything like that. We hear her talking about 50 for show. But she ain't out here whining and complaining about being no damn Black woman. It's so hard, disproportionately affected. And obviously, she's still working. She's going to do what she needs to do. Now, whether she's getting paid right or not, we don't know, because she's not doing that. Why do we know this about you, Taraji? Because you can't keep nothing to yourself and you want everyone to come to your daggone defense. No, but here's the thing. Us or any of the sisters ain't going to make no difference in your daggone pay. Nothing. So Roland Martin is up in there, y'all, telling them how to run the daggone mic, which, listen, it sounds horrible. But they'll probably be upset with Roland because he's trying to give them some daggone advice, because, you know, no one wants to listen, in particular a Black woman, to make your business better, because this does sound awful. This one says, yeah, you do the work and get paid change. Taraji knows her worth. If Taraji knows her worth, then why ain't she getting it? Just because you think you worth something don't mean that's what you worth. It's what, like Kevin Samuels used to say, it's your value in the market. The market will determine what your value is. And y'all still don't want to hear that, and you don't want to listen. It's the same thing with the daggone relationships. You can come out here with 8 kids, 7 kids, 15 kids with 25 baby daddies and want a millionaire that allows you to stay at home and all that. And you can want what you want. But like Kevin Samuels always said, it's the market will determine it. What are the odds that you're going to get it? At this point, even Kendra G is saying the same daggone thing. You're out here being delusional just because you say it, and you just think because you Black, everybody's supposed to run away scared. That game is old. People are tired of it. People are tired of hearing the excuses. It's 2024. Everybody got the opportunity. Y'all done made Krishan famous, and y'all still out here whining. Krishan Rock is famous. Taraji P out here whining. This woman, I can't stand this lady for real. She isn't a girl's girl at all. Girl, what the hell does that even mean? So she's not sisterhoodish is basically what she's saying. And in my opinion, Vivica is definitely in the sisterhood. She said, and let's not act like Auntie Taraji don't put in the work because she does. Let's not forget she's the reason you played her sister on Empire. Child. And how about the fact, yeah, she did play her sister on Empire, and she's doing her commercials, and she's doing clowns, and she's doing whatever the hell else it is that she's going to do to continue to work and not complain about it. I'm just saying, it's always a complaint, and you're not giving what it is to match your complaint to get what it is that you want. So it's a waste of breath, energy, and effort. Just because Gabrielle worth 12 million, I think we said, or something, maybe 15 million, millionaires carrying on and arguing about the fact that they don't get paid enough. And y'all spending your time out here defending them like they giving you something at the end of the day, just because they Black. Child, I don't care, honestly, about none of them, okay? They're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to say what they're going to say. They can support each other. I do not care because you ain't getting shit from me. There's never not one Taraji P. Henson film that I say, oh, I got to go see that Taraji P. Henson film. I know people said that about Kill Bill. I know people said that about Independence Day, even though it was mainly Will Smith, but they definitely wanted to go see daggone Vivica. But act like she not important. That's cool. That's cool. That's why she's the way that she is, I'm assuming, and said what she said. Because there's no point in trying to reason with the unreasonable at the end of the day. Good luck to Vivica and whatever the heck it is that she doing with whatever the hell it is that she doing with. That's it. That's all. Go ahead and like this daggone video. Make sure you subscribe and comment. I see you all in the next one.
We do not care.